close.
Hey you guys, it's Breaking Grounds Outdoors, and this week we're in Lawrence County. It's Thursday afternoon, and we're here with my brother-in-law Drew Ellis. And if you've been following us this season so far, we've had a couple encounters together on Wide Willie and had a couple good opportunities at him, but we just couldn't ever seal the deal. But Drew decided today just to switch it up a little bit. Wide Willie's gone a little bit nocturnal and had this buck named Dagger he's been getting some pictures of, and ain't been to this side of the property in a while, so he just said, I'll change it up. Had a good wind, and then it all kind of fell in place. I'll let him tell you the story.
Yeah, got to stand about 6 o'clock, rushed home from work, got all my stuff together, headed to the stand. Got in, had a good southwest wind blowing right in my face. Watched several does and yearlings and a couple small bucks feeding around. And then about 7:10, this guy stepped out to my right, and if he would have done like all the other deer did, I'd never had a shot on him. But I guess the good Lord just sent this one my way, and he took a hard left, walked right up under me. I mean, I could have spit on this deer, and he stood there for probably 5 minutes, and it felt like daggum eternity. But he eventually eased off to my left. He's walking away from me. Was able to get my feet set and get a draw, threw back on him without him noticing me. He's about 10-12 yards. He made a left. I stopped him, and I let it ride, and then he ran probably about 150 yards. Hit him a little far back, but he bled pretty good. This deer, actually, we started getting pictures of him in 2017. Just a funky looking rack that we just would hope would make it through just to have some character on the farm. And here we are, 2020, started getting pictures of this deer all through August, September. A few daylight pictures right before season came in, but after that, he was kind of a ghost. Like Zach said, I just came in here basically blind, just trying to hurry up and get to a spot while I got off work, and here he is.
Set up on this food plot. I've been hunting it a good bit because my wind's been perfect for it. So I mean, I'm seeing stuff. So if it's not broke, don't fix it. But it's 5:06, 5 o'clock. I don't have my cell cam set up here. I got it down in the bottom, about 200 yards away from here. I was going to get some corn out, but I wasn't able to. But I don't see it rained here. That storm, I guess you call it Hurricane Zeta, came through. Got a little bit of rain off of it, but not much. But I couldn't tell if I got any tracks. But on the way in, so my food plots look good, and they're starting to show a lot more activity though, like towards the rut. So I'm gonna sit as much as I can. It was 48 degrees this morning, the first time it's been cold in a while. And it's about 68 right now. Got a cool little breeze coming
showed up yesterday at about 7:19. It gets dark about 7:10, so we'll see if he can get it done, and I get it done. We'll double up, so y'all stick with us, see how it goes. I just shot that 13-pointer I've been getting on camera. He came in right here. I run it and he came in, and I got it on video, but I didn't get much penetration. But this has been an emotional year for me. I mean, 2-3 months ago, I just fell out of a deer stand, broke my back, and I'm back bow hunting, doing what I love. He ran right here about 50 yards, stopped, and had the arrow in him and trotted off. But I had him at 20 yards, and I felt like I had a good shot on him, but it did not penetrate as good. But thank you, Lord. I'm going to give him a lot of time. The temps are supposed to be low, and I don't know, man. I hope this is my break. Goodness gracious. I mean, 6:05. He came in at 6:04. Man, I hope I killed him. Like I said, I'm gonna give him some time. I'm gonna get down probably and maybe go back to the truck. He ran down the food plot, so he's the opposite way I gotta go, so maybe I killed him. I don't know. Man, it just makes me sick to my 600-700 yards. Didn't really want to, I was sick to my stomach, didn't really want to hunt. And I gave the spot a rest for yesterday. I was just like, man, I've been in here. But it rained last night. I say rain, it drizzled a good bit last night. So I think it washed all that scent away, and we didn't push no deer when we came in here. And I had my big buck show up in this bottom down here at about 6 o'clock, or about 5 o'clock this morning. And I was hoping to kill him, but hey, this is my biggest buck. He's got 3 on one side and then 4 on the other, and I am pumped. He would not come in. I didn't get it on this camera, but my GoPro up here and it watched me. But I hope this is my redemption right here. I need it. So we're gonna sit here for about another hour and maybe see what comes out and give him time. Wait on my buddy to get here. So man, it has been a roller coaster of a weekend. I mean, it's the highs and lows of bow hunting that keeps you in. I mean, hunters can say what they want. I know it's going to happen with a bow. I've seen people lose deer with a rifle, so no, it doesn't happen as much. But there's nothing like pulling back a bow on a big buck. I mean, I can't describe the feeling. You know, it's just one of those that just you wake up. That's why you wake up so early in the morning, put all that work in the summer, and just go hard at it all season. I mean, I've hunted, and didn't want to get up this morning. I'm still but down about my 13. But hey, you put in that time, and that seed time is going to happen eventually. So y'all stick with us, and I'll get you on the track, John.
Hey guys, it's Breaking Grounds Outdoors, and it's November the 1st. The time changed last night, so it fell back an hour, and this morning when I got up, I really just wasn't feeling it. Like I said, I shot that 13 point yesterday or Friday afternoon, and it's been sickening. I got a dog in here and never found it, and I think with that little bit of drizzle and rain we had last night, it kind of washed the scent of that dog and us being in here. And early this morning, probably about 6, I started hearing bucks in this creek bottom right here running, and I was just getting excited, and I grunted right at daybreak, and had a little buck come running beside me right here on this road, and I grunted again, and here come another small buck grunting, and then next thing you know, this guy stepped out of the creek bottom and came straight towards me and walked up towards my truck, and I grunted at him real deep, and he came running back down the road and came up behind me, and I knew he was looking for a buck and didn't really see something that, you know, that enticed him, so he sat there for about 20 minutes right there behind me, and he started walking down the road behind me, and he was pretty much quartering away. I couldn't get my big camera on him, but I had my GoPro facing me, and I took that shot because that 13 pointer kind of, you know, was angled towards me, and I just took, you know, since I had the opportunity, I shot him. He's a crooked rack buck. We call him Crook. He's got 8 on this side. He's real wide and doesn't really have much on this side, 7 point, and he presented me with opportunity, and I haven't seen him in here in about 2 weeks, and I had a big 8 down in the bottom down there. That's the one I've been after for 2 years now, so that's the one I'm going after for now. But this is my first bow kill with the VXR 28. I love it. Hamsky rest with the tight spot quiver and the HHA Tetra. I love it. Single pin, and we got it dialed in. I got my buddy Nolan come and help me track this deer. I lunged him, but I did hit the other shoulder since he was quartering away, and I mean, he started opening up about 120 yards, and there he was. And this is my biggest bow buck so far, and I mean, it's a roller coaster of a ride. I mean, there's nothing like it in the world. I mean, that's why we get up so early, put all that work in the summer, and especially me breaking my back 2 or 3 months ago, and it's been an emotional year for me. So y'all stay tuned, and hopefully we can get Big 8 down.